I come to you this week in the relative darkness of my office because that's how a man named Nicodemus visited Jesus in John chapter 3. It says Nicodemus went to Jesus by night. He went by night so that his friends and his colleagues wouldn't know he was going to Jesus. He was embarrassed, he was afraid, he was unsure, and so he snuck to Jesus in the dark, by night, when no one would see him. And I wonder if often in our spiritual life, we too go to Jesus in the darkness. We too are embarrassed and doubtful of what Jesus really means, of what he can really do, and so we sneak to him when no one else knows. We go to him only when we're in desperate situations. And our faith certainly isn't in the forefront. Our faith certainly isn't known to everyone around us. And so we sneak to Jesus. We go to him in the darkness. We keep faith out of everyday conversations. But you see, what Nicodemus found when he went and saw Jesus at night was the light of the world. He found the man who had come to take us all out of the darkness into his marvelous light. And that's why Jesus told him in those famous verses in John chapter 3, verse 16, Jesus is talking to Nicodemus and says, I came to save the world. Not to condemn it, but to save it. And why should such a thing be in the darkness? Why should Nicodemus or you be afraid or doubt? Jesus came to save the world. He is the light of the world, and he wants us to shine as his light to everyone. You see, everyone needs to know what Jesus told Nicodemus, that he came to save the world. We cannot continue to go to Jesus in the darkness, to keep our faith under wraps as a personal thing. Because when we go to Jesus, we're going to the Savior of the universe. We're going to the light that shines in the darkness of this world. Do you keep your faith private? Do you sneak to Jesus in the darkness? It's my prayer that that light of Jesus that we find in all of our darkness may shine brightly to everyone who knows us. See you next week.